had to go to the bank. I'll tell you about that in a minute. That was FedEx. You know I don't like people knocking on doors. Years ago, people knocking on doors were elder services. It's happened more than once. I don't even fucking answer the door when I'm home. But I have that sign on that says for, to deliver people to knock, and this was a good person. A book arrived for me. So, anyhow, back to that woman. Yeah, I don't post anything. If you get too derogatory, I won't post your comment. And if that happens, I won't even read it. I was able to do that with a lot of trolls before, and I was in so much pain over my mom. I didn't read the comments, but I copied and pasted them onto my Hotmail. I just didn't read them because they were hurting me. They were making things worse. Anyhow, who knows if she told you last week. I woke up at almost 10. She gets up at 5 to take it released by 5:30 in the morning. That's why I wear earplugs, because I need to sleep. I stay up till almost then. Sometimes I wish I didn't. But I get peace in the middle of the night that I don't get during the day, because she's constantly wanting something, or just like a little kid. Anyhow, she was in bed. She bled, and that was right. I was out. I should have got. I can get it some other time, but I don't know if you guys know how to get blood out of something. So she had a bloody nose. She had blood all over the nice pajamas that Joe had given to me. He's in his new house, by the way. I'm gonna call him tonight between 7 and 8. I called him, but he was at work and at a meeting, so he couldn't talk. So my mom, 10 o'clock, meds on the table. Hadn't taken her meds that she takes at, again, 5:36 in the morning. Hadn't eaten her breakfast. Was in bed, covered in blood. All right? Now, what do you think would have happened if that was the day that she had to see her psychiatrist that day? Wouldn't have been good, huh? She seems to be doing better. She seems to be doing better. But hopefully. I don't like these people. I don't like her psychiatrist. He's always trying to put her on Zyprexa. He's always trying to put her on more meds. That's always the solution in these people's eyes. If we had gone to Joe's, we would have found somebody who would listen to me, who would respect me, who, you know what I mean? Who couldn't just do whatever they wanted despite what I would say. Like I'm nothing. Again, garbage in this life. Viewed as garbage. They know I don't work. They know I don't drive. They know I'm on disability. So they all view me as garbage. And treat me as such. Not all. You know what I mean, though. You don't need to know. Her doctor's pretty cool, but, I still don't have the authority that I should have. That's the bottom line. I'm not respected at all, really. So hopefully she'll come home. Hopefully. Like I said, but she's been doing bad. If she had to see her psychiatrist any of those days, it might not have been good. She went to that party of her friends, and her friend told me, she's like, your mom's been out of it all day. I'm like, I thought she'd be having fun. At least the woman didn't say, why didn't you go? Because she knows I didn't go because I don't feel like it. And then my mom's bitching she didn't know anybody. That would have been worse for me, Mom. You didn't know anybody, and your friend and whatever. Her friends are probably mentally ill too. She's mentally ill. I don't want to be around all these people. Okay? would have been living hell. Anyhow, she said Mom was out of it and had her eyes closed. And I know she's been like that for days. And then I told her what happened that Wednesday. And then, you know, so. So you know the whole story with Omar. Well, as some of you know, I don't know anything about all the new stuff. I don't have a smartphone, okay? If I don't have a smartphone, am I going to know anything about mobile banking? No. No, I am not. Mobile banking, it can be like late at night. It can be 9 o'clock at night. Oh, I gave that woman the check to cover what she had paid for Omar's vet bill, that emergency vet bill. Well, to me, I'm giving it to you after hours. Like, you can't cash it instantly, but au contraire, Miss Laura, yes you can. These days, a mobile phone, you can instantly put a check. In my life, I mean, I've been with this bank for 10 years. My mom's been with them about 6 or 7. A check has to clear overnight. Period. No exceptions. Unless it's it's a check in your bank. Like the person wrote the check to you, because I do that, and you can put it in as cash. But you have to do it during business hours. That's right. You have to do it during business hours. You have to do it during business hours. Au contraire, Laura. No. So, I didn't make it to the bank the next day, but they had like a forgiveness thing, so I thought I was home free. Even they thought I was home free. No, because we thought it had cleared that next day. You think I showered and bathed and relaxed and did this? If I had known we'd be out that $30 some odd, don't you think I would have got my butt there sooner? Of course I would have. Of course I would have. So, you know, they like me there at my local branch, and the guy was like, I'll try to see what I can do, Laura, and I said, because I called and I bitched to the woman on the phone. I'm like, why did this clear instantly? Now we're getting this charge. But my mom had never before had the overdraft thing, and a couple of months ago, my fault entirely, I wasn't paying attention to her bank account. She got one of those things. Okay, so to them it's you get one forgiveness thing a year, but this is not negligence. This is just in all my years with you. Plus, I feel like you're a fucking bank, and I've been with you for 10. My mom's been with you for 7. You should just give the fucking fee back, because you know we could leave you and go somewhere else. There's plenty of choices. You'd think. In fact, I'll probably write a letter and sign it with my mom, and just say all that, and then see what they do. Because I got nowhere on the phone. He got nowhere in person. They said no. He tried, though, for me. I knew it wasn't going to work. But it's not negligence. It's not an overdraft of negligence. It's an ignorance about mobile banking. I don't know anything about mobile banking. In my eyes, in my 10 years, and that's what it's all in notes in my mom's account, because we both have the same bank. And in my eyes, it's like, it has to clear. So I made sure, so I didn't make it that day, but I missed it by a minute, and all I needed was extra 5 minutes. You'd think I wouldn't have killed myself to get there if I was going to charge us what we don't have. Okay. Today I had to go and get that money back and put it back into my account that I'd given to my mom because she was going to bounce things. It needed to get it in instantly. You know, even though we didn't get the one fee back, they don't charge you a fee like every day. I think when I was in that, in California, I forget what that bank was. It's a W, whatever it was. I forget what it was, but in they charge you a fee every day that it's on the negative balance. So the fees go up and up and up like ridiculous. This bank doesn't do that. It does every few days. I'm like, so she's not going to get another one, is she? No, we have a good. So I talked to him today, and I got the money into back into my account. I only had like 50 cents in there because again, I've been buying different things. I'd stocked up on earplugs. I'd buy different things, and I didn't pay attention to the bank account, and I almost didn't have enough for my haircut. But luckily, I brought cash with me. So I brought cash for the tip, and the tip, like I said, it's not a cheap haircut, so the tip was a good deal of money, enough to cover the extra. But it could have been that I would have had to reschedule, and that would have sucked. It was a beautiful day yesterday, and I'd like to get my hair done for the first time in 14 months. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so that's what's going on. He apologized. I'm like, you know what? You tried. I appreciate you even trying, caring enough to try, but I knew it wasn't going to work. He's like, well, you can call again. Because my mom has me talk to them. And he's like, they say, well, you should have just you shouldn't have given that check to the woman. I was trying to be nice and get it to her if you didn't have the funds in the bank. Again, my whole history with banks ever, not just your bank, I'm in my 50s, all banks ever. A check has to clear overnight unless you're in person and you have a check that's from that bank and they'll put it in as cash. Otherwise, in all my history, it's 24 hours clearing, period. No exceptions. I had no idea people can now clear a check over a phone at 9 o'clock at night. I think my mom's home, so I don't get to dance, but at least she's home. She's home earlier than I thought she would be. Bye.